Listen up, you lot. This isn't some greasy spoon diner, it's your kitchen, and it's time to stop serving yourself rubbish. We're going to turn this health kick into a Michelin star experience, one delicious and nutritious meal at a time. This isn't MasterChef, so there's no room for excuses. We're going for simple, healthy meals that even a donkey could manage. We're talking real food, packed with flavor, and ready to fuel your week. So put down the takeaway menus and step away from the microwave. This is about taking control of your health and your plate. We're going to prep 5 easy recipes that are perfect for those of you with busy lives. Get ready to learn, because I'm not holding back. First up, we're tackling a quinoa salad. This isn't just any salad, it's a powerhouse of nutrition and flavor. Now, before you switch off thinking it's some poncy health fad, let me tell you, quinoa is a bloody workhorse in the kitchen. It's versatile, easy to cook, and can be used in a variety of dishes, from breakfast bowls to hearty dinners. It's packed with protein and fiber, which will keep you fuller for longer and stop those cravings for sugary snacks. Imagine having a meal that not only tastes great but also keeps you satisfied for hours. You don't want to be caught with your hand in the biscuit tin again, do you? Quinoa can help curb those mid-afternoon snack attacks. Now rinse the quinoa under cold water. This step is crucial because quinoa has a natural coating called saponin, which can make it taste bitter if not removed. This will get rid of any bitterness and give you a cleaner flavor. Trust me, you don't want to skip this step if you want your quinoa to taste its best. We don't want any nasty surprises, do we? A little preparation goes a long way in ensuring a delicious meal. Once it's rinsed, combine 1 cup of quinoa with 2 cups of water in a saucepan. You can also use broth instead of water for added flavor. Bring it to a boil, then turn down the heat and simmer for about 15 minutes, or until the water is absorbed and the quinoa is fluffy. While it's cooking, you can prepare the rest of your salad ingredients. Think about adding a variety of colorful vegetables like bell peppers, cucumbers, and cherry tomatoes. Not only do they add a burst of flavor, but they also make your salad visually appealing. Don't forget the dressing. A simple vinaigrette made with olive oil, lemon juice, and a touch of honey can elevate your quinoa salad to the next level. And there you have it, a delicious and nutritious quinoa salad that's perfect for any meal. Whether you're looking for a quick lunch or a side dish for dinner, this salad has got you covered. So next time you're in the kitchen, give quinoa a try. It's not just a health fad, it's a versatile ingredient that can make your meals both tasty and nutritious. While the quinoa is doing its thing, let's prep the veggies. We need some color and crunch in this salad, not just rabbit food. Grab yourself some cherry tomatoes, cucumbers, bell peppers, and a red onion. Now chop them into bite-sized pieces. And for God's sake, try to be consistent with the size. You don't want a bloody mouthful of onion in one bite and nothing but tomato in the next. Remember, presentation is everything. A well-chopped salad is a joy to behold, even if you're the only one eating it. Once the quinoa is cooked, fluff it up with a fork and spread it out on a baking sheet to cool down. This will stop it from becoming soggy and sad. Now let's talk vinaigrette. This is what will bring our salad to life. Don't even think about using that bottled rubbish. We're going to make our own with some good quality olive oil, a squeeze of lemon juice, a pinch of salt, and a good crack of black pepper. Whisk it all together until it's emulsified and delicious. Once the quinoa has cooled, transfer it to a large bowl and add the chopped veggies. Drizzle over the vinaigrette and toss everything together. Taste it, adjust the seasoning if needed, and there you have it. A delicious, healthy quinoa salad that's ready to eat immediately or store in the fridge for later. Right, you lot. Next up, we're tackling a chicken and veggie stir fry. This is a classic midweek meal that's quick, easy, and full of flavor. But, and this is a big but, don't even think about serving up dry, overcooked chicken. That's a cardinal sin in my kitchen. Start by slicing your chicken breast into thin strips. This will help it cook quickly and evenly. Now let's talk marinade. A good marinade will not only add flavor but also tenderize the chicken. We're going for a simple mix of soy sauce, garlic, and ginger. While the chicken is marinating, let's prep those veggies. For this stir fry, we're going for broccoli, bell peppers, and carrots. Chop them into bite-sized pieces, keeping in mind that they'll cook at different rates. The broccoli will need a little longer than the peppers and carrots. Now here's a little trick. Get your wok or large frying pan smoking hot. We want that chicken to sear and caramelize, not steam and turn rubbery. Add a splash of oil to the pan, then toss in the chicken. Stir fry for a few minutes until it's golden brown and cooked through. Now it's time to bring it all together. Add the veggies to the pan with the chicken and crank up the heat. Stir fry everything together for a few minutes until the veggies are tender crisp and slightly charred. We want a bit of bite to them, not mush. Finally, pour over any remaining marinade and toss everything together to coat. Serve immediately with some fluffy rice or noodles. There you have it, a restaurant-quality stir-fry that's ready in minutes. Listen up, you donkey. We're diving into something crucial today. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and I'm not talking about some sugary cereal that'll have you crashing by mid-morning. No, we're talking about a meal that sets the tone for your entire day. We're talking about proper fuel, the kind that gets you going and keeps you going. Think of it as the foundation of your daily energy. That's where these overnight oats come in. They're not just convenient, they're a powerhouse of nutrition. They're dead simple to make, packed with good stuff, and you can prep them ahead of time, so you've got zero excuses. Imagine waking up and having a nutritious breakfast ready to go. No more skipping breakfast, you hear me? Your body needs this fuel to kickstart the day. We're going to start with rolled oats, the base of our operation. These little grains are packed with fiber and essential nutrients. Get yourself some good quality ones, none of that processed rubbish. Quality matters when it comes to your health. And don't even think about using instant oats here, they'll turn to mush overnight. We want something that holds its texture. We want a bit of texture, a bit of bite. It makes the eating experience so much better. Now for the liquid, we'll be using almond milk. It's light, it's nutty, and it won't overpower the flavor of the oats. It's also a great option for those who are lactose intolerant or just looking to cut down on dairy. You can use regular milk if you prefer, but trust me on this one, yeah? Almond milk adds a unique flavor that complements the oats perfectly. Now let's talk toppings. This is where you can get creative. Fresh fruits, nuts, seeds, a drizzle of honey. The possibilities are endless. Each topping not only adds flavor, but also boosts the nutritional value of your breakfast. It's like a symphony of flavors and textures in every bite. And there you have it. A breakfast that's not only delicious, but also incredibly good for you. So, no more excuses. Start your day right with a bowl of overnight oats. Remember, a good breakfast sets the tone for the rest of your day. Make it count. Now here's where things get interesting. We're going to add some chia seeds. These little beauties are packed with fiber and omega-3s, and they'll give our oats a lovely pudding-like texture. A couple of tablespoons should do the trick. Don't go overboard, or you'll end up with something that resembles wallpaper paste. Next up, a touch of sweetness. Honey is my go-to. It's natural, it's unrefined, and it's got a beautiful depth of flavor. A drizzle is all you need. We don't want to mask the other flavors. Remember, this is about balance. Now give everything a good stir, making sure all the ingredients are well combined. You don't want any pockets of dry oats lurking in the bottom of the jar. Right, now comes the fun part, the toppings. This is your chance to get creative. I like to add some fresh berries for a bit of sweetness and acidity. Blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, whatever you fancy. A sprinkle of chopped nuts adds a lovely crunch and a dose of healthy fats. Almonds, walnuts, pecans, they're all good. And for a final flourish, a scattering of seeds. Pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, flax seeds. They add texture, flavor, and a nutritional punch. Now seal those jars up tight and pop them in the fridge overnight. The oats will soak up all that lovely liquid and transform into a creamy, dreamy breakfast bowl. In the morning, just grab a jar and you're good to go. You can thank me later. All right, you lot, let's talk tortillas. Don't go grabbing those bleached, flavorless abominations. We're after whole wheat tortillas here, packed with flavor and texture. You want something that can stand up to the filling, not fall apart like a soggy dishcloth. Now, I'm not saying you need to make your own tortillas, though it wouldn't hurt to try, but if you're buying them, read the damn label. Whole wheat, minimal ingredients, and for God's sake, check the sodium content. We're going for healthy here, not a one-way ticket to Flavortown via salt overload. Lay your tortilla flat on a clean surface. This is where we'll build our masterpiece, layer by delicious layer. Don't even think about overfilling it. A bursting wrap is a sad sight, and nobody wants to be cleaning up that mess. Now, for the love of all things holy, don't use that store-bought hummus that tastes like wallpaper paste. This is a veggie wrap, not a punishment. Make your own, it's dead simple. Chickpeas, tahini, lemon juice, garlic, blitz it up, and you've got something leagues better than that supermarket slop. Spread a generous layer of hummus across your tortilla. Not too thick, mind you, we don't want a soggy bottom. Think of it as the base camp for our veggie expedition. Evenly spread, no bare patches, you hear me? Next, the spinach. Fresh, vibrant, and washed thoroughly. You wouldn't believe the amount of grit I found in pre-washed bags. Layer it on top of the hummus, creating a bed of green goodness that'll make you feel less guilty about those late-night cheese toasties. Now for the stars of the show, the veggies. These vibrant, nutrient-packed powerhouses are the heart and soul of our dish. We've got shredded carrots, adding a touch of sweetness and a satisfying crunch. Carrots are not just for rabbits. They bring a delightful texture and a pop of color to our wraps. Bell peppers, sliced thin and offering a burst of freshness. These beauties come in a rainbow of colors, each with its own unique flavor profile, from the slightly bitter green to the sweet red. And lastly, avocado, creamy, rich, and packed with healthy fats. Don't be stingy now. Avocado adds a luxurious texture and a dose of heart-healthy monounsaturated fats, making our wrap not just tasty but also nutritious. Pile those veggies high, but with a bit of finesse, mind you. The key is to balance the flavors and textures, ensuring each bite is a delightful experience. We're not building a Jenga tower here. Precision is key. You want a harmonious blend, not a chaotic mess. Spread them evenly, ensuring every bite is a symphony of textures and flavors. Think of it as painting a masterpiece. Each stroke, or in this case each layer, matters. A little bit of color coordination doesn't hurt either, makes it look more appetizing. The visual appeal is just as important as the taste. We eat with our eyes first, after all. Once you're happy with your veggie masterpiece, it's time to wrap this bad boy up. The technique here is crucial to ensure everything stays in place. Fold in the sides, tuck in the bottom, and roll it up tight. This method ensures that all the delicious fillings are securely tucked away, ready for that perfect bite. You want a wrap that's secure, not going to explode on you like a culinary hand grenade. A well-rolled wrap is a thing of beauty, holding together all the flavors and textures in a perfect package. And there you have it, a veggie wrap that's not only delicious but also a feast for the eyes. Enjoy every bite, knowing you've created something truly special. Serve these up at your next gathering and watch them disappear. These wraps are sure to be a hit, packed with flavor, nutrition, and a whole lot of love. Listen up, you Muppets. We're cooking salmon, the king of fish, not some slimy, bottom-dwelling reject. Choose your fillets carefully. Look for vibrant pink flesh, glistening skin, and a fresh ocean scent. If it smells like something died in the back of your fridge, put it back, you donkey. Now we want to season these fillets properly. Salt and pepper, generously applied, but don't go overboard. We're enhancing the natural flavors, not drowning them out. A drizzle of olive oil for good measure, just a touch to help it crisp up in the oven. Next, the asparagus. Don't you dare bring those limp, lifeless spears anywhere near my kitchen. We want firm, bright green asparagus with tightly closed tips. Snap off the woody ends, those are about as appetizing as chewing on a mouthful of sawdust. Lay those asparagus spears out on a baking sheet, drizzle with olive oil, and season with a pinch of salt and pepper. A squeeze of lemon juice will add a touch of brightness, cutting through the richness of the salmon. Don't overcrowd the pan, give those spears room to breathe. Now, the oven. Make sure it's nice and hot, 400 degrees Fahrenheit, no excuses. We want that salmon cooked through perfectly, with a crispy skin and a tender, flaky interior. Slide that baking sheet in middle rack and set a timer for 12 to 15 minutes, depending on the thickness of your fillets. While that's baking, let's talk sides. A simple green salad, some roasted vegetables, or a bit of quinoa would pair perfectly with this dish. Keep it light, keep it fresh, and for God's sake, avoid those carb-heavy monstrosities. We're going for healthy here, remember? Right, you lot. Look at that, 5 healthy, delicious meals prepped and ready to go. No more excuses for reaching for those takeaway menus or surviving on a diet of microwave dinners. This is proper food, packed with flavor and nutrients, and it didn't take a culinary degree to make. Remember, meal prep is all about being organized and taking control of your diet. With a little bit of effort, you can enjoy delicious, home-cooked meals even on the busiest of days. Now get out there and conquer your week.